Hey Zoe, I'm sorry I didn't see your question earlier, but I hope this is not too late. So I'm going to try and do number 1. It says x minus y is equal to 1 and y equals x squared minus 7. In these two, the easiest way to do them is to substitute. I'm going to try and substitute either x. I need to substitute the linear equation into the quadratic equation. So I want to make something the subject from this equation, then put it here, and then get what I need. Now, since usually quadratic equations are in terms of x, I am going to prefer to substitute for the y, so that I can get rid of the y, and then I will be able to continue with the rest of the equation. So from this first equation, if x minus y is equal to 1, if I add y both sides, I'm trying to make y the subject because I want to substitute for y. But yeah, that works. If I add y both sides, then I'll have x equals 1 plus y. Then I need to take away 1. So x minus 1 equals y. I have an expression for y, and y is x minus 1. So I'm going to get that expression for y and substitute it in this equation. Here, in place of y, I'm going to substitute that y. So I have x minus 1 equals x squared minus 7. And if I rearrange it, I'll have x squared minus x minus 6 equals 0. X squared minus x minus 6 equals 0. You can pause the video and then verify whether I'm right on this. And when I factorize this, it will end up being x minus 3 x plus 2. Also, you can pause and factorize this using UFO or any other method that you prefer to use. And I think you can see that I'll get x equals 3 or x equals negative 2. Now, remember, we saw that y was equal x minus 1. Since we have two values of x, we will also have two values of y. The first value of y is when I'm using this value of x, which is 3. Y will be 3 minus 1, so y will be 2. So I have a point that when x is 3, y is 2. How about the second value of y? When x is 2, remember y is x minus 1. So I have y equals negative 2 minus 1, y equals negative 3. So according to that, when x is negative 2, y is negative 3. Those are my two solution sets. And if I plug them into the transform thingy, it'll be right. If I plug in 3 and 2,